We'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushad, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushad, in sincerity and in truth. If you want to just kick it off with that.
Hey, we're going to go into this, to this Elamite lady right here. It's letting you know, just showing you more and more how, the wicked are being revealed, as well as how, these smaller nations are coming up against Esau, man. They sick and tired of their BS, man. This is a NYC psychiatrist fantasizes about killing white people, and so that right there had the white people scared. They were in fear. They get fear of somebody just thinking about talking about it, man. That's how much fear the actions ain't even happen, but they, like how Jake, we have real situations that we go through. Like Esau come through dumping in churches. They come through, they get mad, they could just come dump on you. And I'm talking about like not just you. He could murk your whole family and neighbors and friends and get away with it and say he had a bad day. Mm-hmm. He was not feeling good that day or something. And get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got something for you. This Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Mm-hmm. Esau, you are the smallest nation amongst these heathen. You are despised amongst them, and you're being exposed. This is exposure time for you right now, man. Because for all this time, for all these years, you've been pointed out to be they come to you for everything. As far as the women want to be like your women, their men want to be like your men.
And when you go into the word small, it's insignificant.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so you were very mentioned. Look at what Esau does. He goes to these heathen nations and take their customs and stuff, as well as these heathens gravitate towards his customs too, as well.
Exactly.
Which
he has no custom.
Exactly. He'll throw the whole Elam garment on, and play like he was.
Same thing with Moab. Throw the Moab garment on. Throw on the African garment. Mm-hmm. Throw on the Mexican garment. He'll go to every country, try to dress and look like these people.
Well, the African garment right now is commercialized. Mm-hmm. Look at Wakanda and the other. The heathen that came over there and put out a bunch of different things and sold it. They did the same thing in the 80s.
Out of it.
They did a business. They did the same thing in the 80s with Issachar and the ponchos. Remember back in the day? Esau had them super woolen ponchos they went and bought for like $180, pushed the prices up on them and everything, whatever it might be.
Culture vulture.
There you go. A side story. Two Edomite girls go down to Mexico. They were from California. They go down to Mexico. Issachar had a certain way that they would whip up their tacos with a certain recipe. Esau then took that whole recipe and the way they whipped it up, moved back to California, and made it seem like it was their idea. And and they were making money. And after a while, shit, Issachar came through and they sued their ass over that shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't even have these cases like that winning for the people who come up with it. But in this case, because it was original from Mexico and the original person who had it and came up with design and everything, they came up and seen them steal their design and everything. They be like, "Hey man, this is some bullshit." And they won that case, man. They won that case.
Look at Esau using the pyramid. That ain't for him.
Yep. What is the Omnilex?
Oh, exactly. Obelix. Exactly. He got all these different things that he's using images that ain't for him. I got something for you. This John 10 and 10. What you talk about? Mm-hmm. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
This is one of my favorite verses. This should be all you Israelites. Well, top verse right here, man. Because this right here symbolizes and describes Esau to the teeth, man. It ain't been a country in this world where he has not came to steal or to kill or to destroy, man. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. This is madness, man.
He killed the people, steal them of their natural resources.
The animals die off.
Exactly.
Kill them off.
And destroy their customs and their culture with his Christianity and all that bullshit.
He came to America. I did a video a week ago about look at how he hunted the buffaloes, man. This is a goddamn crying shame. Once again, the men of the Lord are the ones crying for this earth and the atrocities that this devil do, man. 2/3 don't give a damn. They gonna still throw trash and just parade around and dance around. Everything's gonna be okay.
And Esau don't give a fuck.
He don't give a damn, man. Because what does he do? When he comes up with the creation to try to get rid of something, it ends up fucking up everything up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You are a real waster. You are what the Bible describes, man. To the teeth, man.
I got something for you. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
And all of Esau's works are being brought into judgment, and all of them are damn near evil, man. Because when he tries to do good, it's even evil, man. I just gave you an instance, man. right now, whenever he has nuclear disaster, in the ocean, whenever he busts one of those pipelines down there, that oil leaks up and contaminates all that water. So it makes it hard for the fish to breathe. So what does Esau does? He comes in with a chemical to come and suck the oil up out of the water. And what does that do? Now the animals, they gravitate towards that shit. They're eating that shit. Now you got thousands of millions of jellyfish floating around and shit, eating shit. And what is that doing? It's jacking up the flow of the ecosystem, man. Because the natural predators that eat the jellyfish, they looking for them to eat them, and they way in another area. Or Esau done contaminate them and jack them up. Right now, this is another video I gotta do, because the brother he brought out, and I always like to look towards this. He says, man, if this earth continues, we either gonna die of the gases that come out of this shit, or we gonna go blind. Right now, they got birds in Ohio and in the eastern parts of the state, United States of America. They say the blue jays and other birds are blind as a bat right now. They're dying from flying in things because they're blind and showing you their eyes, how big their eyes are blowing out, and some of them had coats all over their eyes and stuff, And they're trying to blame it on the cicadas. Well, how you gonna blame it on the cicadas? Esau and the cicada been in the ground for 12, 17 years. What the hell have you been doing? Okay, so 9 times out of 10, you done put something in the air and then drop from the air to the ground. And the cicadas, they eat off of the grubs and stuff that's in the ground. That's how they're able to survive underground for so long, And it done soaked it to them. And whenever they soaked it to them, now they come up and it's a multitude of these things. And everybody knows the cicada is a natural, it's a natural nutritional value, And the animals know that and they love it. And so when they eat that, all they're doing is eating the contaminants that Esau had put into the air and it came down into the ground and it's jacking them up, man. The earth is defiled, man, under the habits thereof, man. Kind. Yeah, this is Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the habits thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broke the everlasting covenant. And Esau has done this, man. He's transgressed the laws. He's changed the laws to make them so he could benefit off of them and benefit how he profits off of it. Everything's a profit in Esau's book. He has to turn a profit. He says, and changed the ordinance and broke the everlasting covenant. We used to have something called land Sabbath, where we plant in certain areas and then we rotate around. And what happens when you do that? The ground, it gains its nutrients back. It gains its the nutrients that's in the soil. It gains all that, replenishes all that stuff back. And everything's able to grow back. What's going on right now in Babylon? They overplant certain seeds, such as the soil seed, and the soil seed, it can't plant by anything such as corn or any other veggies of that sort, because it sucks all the nutrients out the ground, so it has to be planted by itself. And then on top of that, they just overplant that thing, man. The soy seed is overplanted here in America, And these are the different laws they break, man. And but let me read some of this. Oh, hey, what about that too as well? The transgressions of the bodies, man. They transgress the man and the woman's bodies. They allow a man to be with a man, and a woman to be with a woman. A woman can bang a animal. A woman can bang a tree. The man can do whatever he wants to. That's they transgress the laws daily, man. Where the Lord had it set, where a man was a man, a woman was a woman, and that's what they went with. The Lord gave us the woman to be a helper, and to populate. And what did we do? Well, what did Esau do in this society? He decided to have man deal with the man, Tom with Tom with Dave, and marry with Karen, And that's the things we're in. Let me read some of this what this lady was talking about. She said, I had fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their head and wrapping my bloody hands as I walked away. What is this? Relatively guiltless, with a bouncing in my step like I did the world a effing favor.
I wonder why they feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why all the people around the earth feel this way.
Mm-hmm. These heathen are fed up, man. The heathen are fed up, man. They're they are finding out about Esau's wickedness he's done. Because this lady right here, she's what you call from the tribe of Elam. She's an Indian from the looks of it, and I'm going off the name and the looks. And if you know anything about what's going on in India, right before this particular jab that came out, they had something called the polio thing that was going on, and they had a bunch of their actors and stars and their highest esteemed people in their public, going around telling them to go ahead and take this and take that pokey for the for that polio. And what was it doing? It was actually giving them polio. And people that were actually taking this so-called vaccine would find out that their legs weren't working and stuff like this. But then when you look at the underlying belly of the situation, they like, who told y'all to go do this? The fingers all pointed back to Esau, to the WHO, to the World Health Organization. It all points back to those guys, man. The devil, man. These guys are the same guys that came in the West Coast parts of West Coast Africa, got chased out when they came through. Remind you, before this, what we're going through right now, you had something called the Ebola. The Ebola, they was trying to push that heavy. They was trying to make it escape from certain parts, and they was pushing that heavy. He had the cure for everything. All he had to do was hose you down with some kind of little miracle spray he had. And then people wasn't going for that. Come on, man. Hey, they chased him out the village. They told the WHO organization, you cannot come back into the West Coast of Africa. Hey, the earthquake hits in Haiti. Out of all the people, but this devil, he has an intricate plan. He knows what he's doing, man. He had, it's called conquer and divide. He has one group of people upset at another group of people, and he'll try to come in and be the savior. So in Haiti, they had the earthquake, and they were jacked up over there. He says he sends in the health organization once again, but he's sending in these jokers from India and Bangladesh and spots over there, and what's that spot below India? Pakistan, spots like that over that way. He sent these guys in.
But he's sending a bunch of foreign motherfuckers who don't give two fucks about no Levites.
Basically, and these dudes, also on top of that,
shit and pissing in their water, remember?
That was the cholera. So let me get to the point of that. They knew that these soldiers were sick because they had just fought in some type of little war, and it was a storm over there, and all of them had got malaria and shit like that, and cholera and different diseases they had got from the storm and fighting over whatever they was stationed at. And they purposely sent them over to Haiti on a supposed relief thing. And all they were doing, because the army comes through, people got to use the bathroom, so you just going to use the bathroom when you got to use the bathroom at. So they just got close to the river stream and just started shitting and pooing. Well, he'll shit anywhere. Because they been had reports about how Elam, the health organization, been went over there and told them, hey, man, you just can't be pooing anywhere you want to, man. You just can't pull your pants down in public and poo anywhere on the side of a building.
Oh, man, one dude I know told you, he went over there, they told him, man, there was a special water, man, where it cured cancer.
The Ganges River.
So he said he go jump in the water, man. Next thing you know, 3 pieces of shit hit him in his fucking head.
Come on, man.
He said he was in a fucking hospital.
He was in a mental hospital.
He said he in the hospital, almost died of cholera. For fucking
cholera.
For fucking damn near 6 months he in the hospital. He took a trip to India, almost died, man.
He was in a mental hospital. He probably wanted to kill somebody, but he didn't know who to kill.
He said he eating the food, man. There's so many flies on his food. Yeah. After 10 minutes, he just started eating the flies right along with the food. He said, I'll never go back. He said, they talk about Africa, but fuck India. That's the nastiest fucking place on earth.
My mama used to work with a bunch of Elamites back in the 80s. And she used to tell me, when they go to the bathroom and shit, they use their hands wipe their shit. They not used to toilet paper. My mama, stop playing, man. You gotta stop being racist. You gotta stop being so racist. But goddamn it, when I get older, these motherfuckers, they come out of the store, they just go on the side of a building and just poo. Yep, let it all right. No toilet paper, no cleaning the hands. Hey, who looking at you? They don't give a fuck. We ain't making these things up. You can Google search these things. You can find these things out. I just did a video about a week or two ago about how they thought they were gonna get rid of this Pokemon that's out there by rubbing cow poo all over their body, man. The men were rubbing cow poo on their body. So I go to Elam and ask him, hey man, you partake in this? Oh man, hell no, man, that's some crazy. Yeah, right, that's your people, man. But at the end of the day, man, let me bring this out. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, man.
That's why so many people coming up against Esau Edom. They know this motherfucker ain't no good, man. Before you do that, man, hit this because you talking about, man, them heathens.
Sorry.
Them motherfuckers nasty, man.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. This said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Yeah, what, man? Go use the bathroom like, hey, wipe your ass, man.
Hey.
Somebody take wiping their ass, Moab eat fucking dogs. They eat whatever, anything, man. Babies.
They'll feed you whatever.
Look at Esau Edom. He fucking anything moving.
Hey, look, this is the heathen we talking about,
Yeah,
and you people want to go behind them. You people are still eating Chinese food. You still ordering. You about to order you some cat dog right now, not knowing that they don't give a fuck to them. They don't give a fuck for their own. So what do you think they care about you? You gotta watch Ishmael at times too.
All the time.
You got spots here in Chicago where they done showed Ishmael coming up from the meat store. Man, he done bought in the whole horse. And guess what? That horse ain't for him to eat. That's for you people to eat, man. You eating horse meat. Oh no, we don't eat this. We're holy. We're holy. Yeah, I bet you are. Come on, man. So this is Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. So let me put
Don't follow their customs.
And that go to you nigga women put them dots in your hands. Yeah, that freaked me out about 4 or 5 years ago when I first started seeing a nigga woman do that shit. I'm like, man, what the hell voodoo shit is this?
We're gonna look up what fucking God are you worshiping by doing this? Because we know Elam ain't doing it for fun. They doing this just for a symbol to represent something, to worship some deity. So we're gonna find out why they put that shit on their arm.
And why you nigga women decide to follow. But the scriptures let us know, man, learn not the way of the heathen. And what do y'all do? Y'all go against the scriptures all the time, man. Daily, man.
I don't even think they know that.
They know not what they doing.
They don't know nothing about those scriptures. Preacher ain't giving them that Bible at home. What you say? That's the cleanest Bible on earth. Ain't no fingerprints on that motherfucker.
You better not touch it. Big mama gonna get mad at you. You know, lost respect in the house.
They feel like the Bible's disrespected for being written on, man.
This is God put it here, and that's where we're gonna leave it at that page right there where it's at. That's how they feel and think, man. He says, your phone. Oh, he says, learn not. This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. This saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Well, the heathen are dismayed at them, man. They have no clue what's going on, man. Cut. Hey, they at times they just think there's some stars moving around, you know. Hey, the heathen at times when a simple typhoon come in, you know how the water retreats from the shoreline. You got some heathen to go out there and try to test the water. You know, they go out there and try to test their luck on that stuff, man. When any man well, we don't know to get the hell up out of there, man. with furious force. It ain't just coming back. It's coming back with furious force. It's about to tear some shit down, man. Y'all playing games, man. Look, Slack. Huh. This is, yeah, so this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, man. So we ain't got too much longer to be dealing with these heathens and stuff, man, because the Lord is on his way back, man. And the wicked are being revealed right now by the prophets, man. You know, when we bring out these videos, we're on the highways and byways, we are pointing out the heathen, we are pointing out the wicked, and we're pointing out the 2/3 of our own people, man. You know, which can be piled into the wicked too as well, man. Because they do the wicked deeds, you know, that Esau puts out there. They promote a lot of this BS, man. You know, this is let me bring this up. This would be it's Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man return to his own people, and flee every one into his own land, man. And this is the times we ain't coming to, man. You know, we getting ready to come into some very turmoil times, man, where people are gonna be very upset, and you know, they should be fleeing from Babylon, man, and fleeing to their own land, man, because these heathens are upset with Esau, you know, and the Lord as well is upset with Esau. So he's gonna put, you know, he's gonna turn up real real high in these days coming, man. Dark days are for Esau.
The nations have drunken off Esau's cup, and they're mad.
They're mad, kind. And when we speak about what's that cup that I just told you about, some of the vaccines that we're taking, some of them idol the homosexuality, the different the forms of wickedness that they put on the Esau has put on these heathens, man. You know, they're following them. They're following them where? To the grave, man. You know, the Lord is coming back, man. So that's who we're waiting for, man. You know, the elect are waiting for the Lord to come back, man. While 2/3 of our people, they're still gonna be intertwined and dancing and being married with Esau, you know, and the heathen. We just gonna be sitting back and waiting on the Lord to do His job, man. You know, because we know we can't go out here and physically get down with these devils, man. So how we hit them? We hit them spiritually, man. We hit them with the verses that cut you. And with that being said, I hope this is edifying, man. You know, because you know when you see heathens like this speaking out against Esau, that's something, because this is a heathen who had a prestige job, and you know, right now she's a poster child for Esau, you know, as far as being upset with these heathen, man. Like, hey, well, how could she talk about us like this? Get her out of here. Clear her passport and get her out of here. That's how they think. When you go against Esau's plan, the first thing that comes to their mind is get him out of here. When I told Esau, Edomite chick, a while back about something that didn't go against what she felt, she told me, well, why are you here in this country? I'm like, God damn, bitch. Just because
Benjamin, they deported back in the days, because he was going against Esau hard.
Talking about back in the day, your boy Garvey, kind.
Yeah, every time you start speaking against Esau, boy, they trying to get rid of your ass.
Well, not only that, Esau. Well, that's even deeper, because he had his own. Esau had built up his own people against him, man. Mm-hmm. Mind you, his own people was like, "Hey, man, get this nigga up out of here."
Like always,
we love it here in Egypt. That's a whole video in itself. The Marcus Garvey story is a whole video in itself, because even when he got deported,
he didn't want to go nowhere.
And even when he got deported and he made it back to the place where he came from, man, they was two stones and they disrespected him, man. Exactly. You know, but you know, we're gonna bring that another video.
Man, you don't fight for these fucking people,
man. Yeah, 2/3 of our people, man. You know, we only fighting for the elect, man. The ones who hear this word and receive this word, man. Because the Lord gave us 2 eyes and 2 ears, you know, to hear and see. But everybody ain't hearing and seeing. And that's a beautiful thing if you can hear and see these words and scriptures, man. And able to read the Bible and through the fullest and understand it, man. That the Lord is dealing, man. And with that being said, man, above to this wicked place, man.
That's right.
Shalom, my
Shalom.